So how many of you each year start out saying, I'm going to declutter? So let me ask you though, like some of you have had your kids go off to college. You know, you're all sad and you send them off to college and you go into their room after they've gone and you look around and you say, oh my gosh, there's like 2 empty notebooks and an old backpack. Then they come home after the first year and you say, my gosh, I got 2 microwaves, a refrigerator, a roll carpet, a futon, and at my house, 2 dogs. How'd that happen? And when I think of junk in our lives, I think of things like unforgiveness, bitterness, anger, worry, fear, manipulation. Sometimes the walls that we put up, the masks that we put on, become junk in our lives. I'm talking about that deep down junk that we have. All of those things start coming inside of us and they create junk. And they just build and build and build until you have no joy left. I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm preaching to myself too, it's the devil. The more that we live for Christ, the more he comes after us. We have something happen and then we think, okay, I'm just going to tell this one little lie. And then that little lie's got to be followed by maybe another lie. Or it's got to be followed by something over here. And then before we know it, we are in over our head and we don't know what to do. And David was a man after God's own heart. And God was very displeased, the Bible tells us right there. But you know what? We're no different than David. We should also be men and women after God's own heart. There is hope because Jesus died for us, but he didn't stay there. He rose from the dead. There is hope. And our joy is found in Jesus. Now, I'm not telling you that it's all going to be hunky-dory and life is going to be great. But I will tell you that the hope that we see, if we keep reading in 2 Samuel 22, is that David sang to the Lord. And after the Lord delivered him from the hands of the enemy, and he delivered him from Saul, David asked God for forgiveness. And God was overjoyed.